Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. It's been a long time. I came here and I welcomed you all. Nothing to blame upon. It's definitely my own snoozing mechanism which made me this delay. So, what are we going to speak about today? Is there anyone who was brought up without uh, telling them the stories? We all, during our childhood, we all cherished, enjoyed those storytellings, right? Some of us even like to tell stories. But whenever the story is going to end, we used to feel, oh God, there should have been much more story. So there were people who could extend or elaborate that story again and take it forward. So that was a click, you see. So we are going to talk something about those lines and definitely something which will help us to grow in life. So if we date back to the days of Ramayana, it's said that Valmiki initially wrote only till Yuddhakanda, the war between the Ravan and Ram. So after Lord Ram returned back in Pushpak Viman to the to Ayodhya, so it's said that some of the people say, told, "Oh God, why did it end so soon? We would like to hear so much more." So that's how the Uttarakanda came into existence. That's what the many researchers and people say. You see, so we want the extension of the stories further. Some stories. Look at Harry Potter. After the seven series, we wanted more and more. And again, J.K. Rowling started writing some more stories and the same principles and same fantasy. So, if you see even some of the movies nowadays, they are in such a way that at the interval, it appears that movie is going to end, but the story continues. So that's how they bring out that enthusiasm. They bring out that eagerness in us. So we would all have heard about the hare and tortoise story where they go for a race and tortoise wins because of its consistent effort and hare loses because of its procrastination or laziness, whatever. Like almost 20 years ago, someone narrated a story to me where this time hare and tortoise again they wanted to go on a race. So they went on a race. This time hare was goal oriented, so it could win the race. So tortoise failed. So tortoise told, "We'll go for another race." Interesting, right? So they went on another race, but this time, in between the race, they had to cross the pond and to over to other side to win the game. So this time, hare and the tortoise partnered together. So tortoise could also go on the crawl upon the pond and go to the other side. So hare got onto the tortoise back, and they both crossed the path, and then they reached the destination together. So teamwork. Very interesting story. So I was very fascinated by this way of thinking, and I wanted to do something like this in this. So that's how I came up with this story. I don't know how many people have heard this story. So once upon a time, there was a farmer who used to work on the mountains. So he had a little child who was in 8 or 10 years of age and very playful. You know how the 8 to 10 years people children would be, right? So he always used to take his son to the farming, and he has witnessed so many instances where the uh, the cheetah or the leopard would come and attack the farmers or the cattle they raise and then flee away. So one day, this little child who was playful started shouting, "Leopard, leopard, leopard, father, save me, save me." So father came running to this child, and there was no leopard. So father had a little laugh at the child and he went away. But the child's playfulness didn't end there. The child started shouting, "Leopard, leopard," second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, and after some time, and so many times, father was really frustrated and irritated with the child's behavior. Father told, "This is not good. You are not supposed to do like this. The next time I'm not going to come." And when the child shouted this time for real, because the leopard was there, but father ignored his cries, and unfortunately leopard ate up the child and went away. So how can we extend this story? Let's say first time it was for a laugh, just for laughs. Okay, good, we laughed at it. Second time, there should have been some more strict rules laid down, or the father could have started training the child to not throw tantrums every time, to not throw some jokes on everything and every time. Doing the same mistake again and again is bad, whether it's for playful things or whether it's for a serious business. So the father worry, didn't put that extra effort, didn't went that extra mile to make the child understand this playfulness can lead to something dangerous. First thing. Second thing, that father, I have to say, failed to understand that this is the danger the child is foreseeing. So why can't the child be made mature enough, equipped enough to identify the about leopard attacks? How can I identify when a leopard is coming? There would be many signs when a leopard is coming. The birds would flee, or some animals would start running. Some animals could start sensing the leopard's presence. And how to make leverage of those natural signals which come when a leopard is nearby, right? So how can he defend himself when there is a real leopard attack? So what is the strengths and weaknesses of the leopard, and what is the strength and weakness of the child, which can be made utilized during those times of hazards and crisis? So this is called creativity or creative thinking. So we can start creating so many things out of the things we already know. Today, in this fourth industrial revolution, as we all know that automation, generative AI, and Internet of Things, blockchain technology, so many things are coming up. They are taking over the routine, boring things. So we have to start thinking of high-level tasks. As per the WEF, World Economic Forum, and even my mentor is one of the speaker since 2012. I'm very grateful to that person. They say that creative thinking or collateral thinking is most important skill. For example, let's say we need to code a software. To do the coding, there are 1,000 people. To utilize those coders, there are only 100 people. And to say what to code and what not to code, they need not be a coder, basically. They just want the output. So they are only 20 people. Are you getting? The 1,000 into 100 is to 20. And there will be only one person or maximum two people who can bridge everything from the coder to the customer, and definitely there is to and fro information to make the system or the process uh, into its optimum stage. So that creative thinking is very important. Catch hold of small stories which you have listened to in our childhood. Start thinking about them. Start doing analyzing talks with yourself of the story. What did I understand? How can I implement? Implementation is more important today in today's world. So in the same way, like the farmer and the child, farmer is nothing but my brain. Child is nothing but my heart. Every time my heart wants to rest, my heart wants to be playful, my heart wants fun, entertainment. It's all good. But at the same time, the brain has to be logical and rational of what to do, how to do, what not to do, and how to prioritize things. So, is my brain and my heart being married and having a successful relationship to lead my life? It's okay. We all are, many of us think, I am ready to take whatever life gives me. That's good attitude. The better attitude, as my mentor Dr. Preeti always says, what can you give back the life? Are you equipped to give anything to your life? Think about that. So start tuning your heart and mind for your self growth and development. And that is the key to the success. All the successful people has already always done this. Thank you very much to listening to me. Take care. Bye bye.